Well, now, there you are. Sergeant O Houlihan here from the Arraglen Barracks on his way down to Unlaid Truig. I'm taking off the jacket, but before I do, look at the stripes. I'm proud of those stripes, I can tell you that. It's absolutely boiling. Can you hear the Arraglen River behind me? I can tell you this much now. I can tell you, I got above and everything, but it's hot. Anyhow, I'm just checking in. People are always asking me how are things up in Arraglen. Well, I'm telling you now, they're thriving. The population is booming. You see, every spring we give eligible men Elsie's mutton pies, and it does the trick. And by Christmas, we have a shower of bawling babies, newborn babies, with the names of Holly, Nicola, Nikki. We even have a Claus. Now, it's good news because we have another half a teacher coming in September. God be good to Elsie's mutton pies. Isn't the weather absolutely beautiful? Great for the Féile. An awful pity it can't be like it is every year, but COVID is COVID, and next year, Lughnasa Day. Father Murphy is recording. Isn't that right, Father? Fair play to him. He's on his knees day in, day out, saying the novena to Saint Camillus. She is the patron saint of diseases. He has great faith in Saint Camillus. I had the COVID myself, Christmas Eve. I got it lightly enough, and I put it down to the wearing of the scapula. Don't tell me I left it behind me, and I did. God, I better send blinkers back up for it. I can't be without my scapula. We're waiting on blinkers, McAllister, from the Hackney driver from Arraglen, to bring us down to Cloghane and Brandon. That'd be good to blinkers. I don't know how on earth that Ford Zodiac is still running. I don't know how many ditches it has ended up in. Anyhow, and Mikey Tatey. Mikey had the COVID. Dr. Dubh and his nurse, his wife, Nurse Turvey, diagnosed him and said he had brain fog. Seemingly, that's what you get after you have COVID, brain. Now, in my opinion, Mikey Tatey always had a bit of brain fog. That's the way, Mikey Tatey. And after that, then he needed a bit of minding, and he put an ad in Ireland's Own looking for an au pair. Within minutes, they were onto him. And within minutes, he had one appointed. She was a bit forceful. Miss Alpha Male is her name. A fine ball of a woman, I can tell you that. A great asset to the Arraglen tug-of-war team. Oh, he'll be well looked after with Miss Alpha Male, I can tell you that. Now, I'm on my way down to help with the COVID pass. We can eat indoors now that the weather is fantastic and wonderful. They want us to eat indoors. Well, so we will eat indoors. How are you? So the COVID pass, like the bus pass, I suppose, you present it and you can sit down. But you don't really know who's been vaccinated and who hasn't. But nevertheless, they want us to do that, and that's what they'll do. That's what we'll do, and we'll do that. After that, then, the first thing I must do is call into the Brandon novitiate. Sister Immaculata wants me to investigate breakouts. You heard me, breakouts. We must maintain standards, Sergeant O Houlihan, she says in her haughty kind of voice. But fair play to her, standards we will maintain. After the trip to the Brandon novitiate, then I'll call into Kathy's. I'll be calling to all 4 hostelries to help out, but I'll call into Kathy's for a pint of Nash's red lemonade. It's the best pint of Nash's red lemonade in the parish. It'll wet my lips. And Rose is back. That'd be good to Rose. We missed her last year, but what could she do with the COVID? But she's here this year. My eyes will be the better for seeing the both of them. They're a great old duo. I have a bag of fish skins for Kathy's cats. I hope I've enough because nobody knows how many cats Kathy has, except for Kathy herself. She loves her cats, she does. She does. Now, what else must I be doing? Oh, the blessing of the boats will be on Saturday evening at the Mass. They'll bless a bucket of holy water, and that then will be brought out to the boats, and the boats will be blessed. Sure, isn't it great? Father Murphy is helping at the Mass. Father, I like your shoes. Where did you get them? Oh, Madrid. He's mouthing Madrid. Bishop Joachim won't like that, I can tell you. Sandals is what he wants you to wear. Humility, he says. Humility. Anyhow, at the Mass, they want me to read the Sermon on the Mount, my favorite reading. It would be, says you, and I down from Arraglen. And that's that. And then I want to wish the walking committee the very best of luck. We've done it above in Arraglen. We have made Arraglen a walking destination, and the lads down here, Frank Paddy and Mary Mack and a few more, they want to make the area on Lake Truig a walking destination, and why wouldn't they? God's own country. And then, on Crom Dubh. Didn't I see it last week? Not the old Crom Dubh, but the new Crom Dubh. I saw it under a table. Believe it or not, under a table. And I can't disclose now which table I saw it under. But it needs to find a home. They might ask me to do a straw poll on what people think. But look, will of the people, that's what I always say, the will of the people. Now, I think it's almost, Father Murphy, is that the sound of a Ford Zodiac? By God, it is. Now, I'll get now, before I go, oh my goodness me. And to meet, the first thing I'm to do is to meet Superintendent Haynes. The first thing is always the first thing. He is to greet me, he says, Superintendent Hayes, before he dispenses. He's off for the weekend. Before he dispenses with it all. Now, I'll be off. She's coming closer. We're glad to see blinkers, I can tell you. So, Toga Boge, Octoge.